Hey, hey, hey. Welcome to Glam Talk. Welcome to Glam Talk. Good evening. Good evening to my listeners and my viewers here at Glam Talk. How's everybody doing this evening here? I know it's Thursday, so people are really winding down for a lot of the stuff that they have going on. A lot of people are preparing themselves for the weekend. So I'm gonna just be brief. If anyone have anything to say before I do start, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, but anybody knows, I don't know if a few people been here for the days. Hey, that I've been on. Well, it's been about 2 weeks now that I've been doing my podcast, SD Glam Talk. So tonight's topic is you did? Tonight's topic is learning to accept life after losses. Learning to accept life after losses. Can you help me? Hey. So yesterday, can everybody hear me? I really hate using the mic because I be feeling like my voice is already raspy. So when I use the mic, I feel like y'all could just hear my raspiness even more. Um, but I hope everyone is having a blessed evening. A good evening. I am. And I want to just thank everyone thus far that has been uh, logging on, signing on with me, uh, just supporting me as much as they are. So I do appreciate that. I really, 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 really do. And again, let me tell you, when Glam Talk gets bigger than what you think she's gonna get bigger, uh, we're gonna do a lot more. Um, but last night was amazing. Last night was really amazing. It kind of drained me a little bit. Uh, it kind of drained me a little bit. It's more than one month. Yes. Um, it kind of drained me a little bit, but I still pushed through. I did. A lot of the topics that we do talk about, some of them do, y'all don't understand. It drains me, but it drains me in a good way. And the reason that I'm saying that it drains me because I tried my best to pour into people. You, if that makes sense, if you understand, I try to pour into people so they'll understand that it's conversation here, because some people needs to hear things that or talk about things that they might be going through in life but have not and they don't have no one to talk to. And I just want Glam Talk to be a platform for some people that need to speak out on certain things. Um, Again, I always say that my mess becomes a message to somebody. Your mess might become a message to somebody as well. Um, and I just appreciate everybody's support. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, my podcast, Anchor, and Spotify. I do. Because at this point, I didn't see how big it could be. Because I always wanted to do it. Hey, Sharia, but I see that it's going to be a different type of platform for me, and I'm okay. I'm willing to accept it. Whatever God got in store, I'm cool with it. Thank you. That's what I want to hear. I appreciate you, Sharia. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. So, yes, yes. I appreciate my mom. My mom, I call, I'll be like, yeah, my topic is, I need you to research, I need you to do this. She'd be right on it. I appreciate my little sister, Samira. Samira always keep me on my toes. They always call me after I'm done, like, you did good. But what you need to do is, I'll be like, okay, I got you. Then my mom calls and she says, well, do you have to smoke a hookah? And sometimes I say, sometimes I do. You know what? A hookah relaxes me. My cousin Pop was on the other night and he said, people might need to smoke weed. I don't smoke weed. So, it relaxes some people. So with me, I'm okay with it. So whatever makes you happy, So I don't judge. Glam Talk is definitely a no judge zone. Won't judge nobody. Do what needs to be done for you. Do what needs to be done for you. So when my mom calls me, I always be like, girl, get on my phone. Sometimes I need to just puff my hookah sometimes because sometimes it just put me at ease, like, woosah. But it's okay though. It's definitely okay. She said, don't put my mom's on Facebook, y'all. She said, don't put her on blast. It's okay though. But I love my mom though. But last night we talked about self-love. Self-love was an amazing conversation. Um, we did some exercises. I actually had I'm gonna post it again later on, or have my assistant do it. She's always on point. That girl is amazing. Thank you, Morgan, if you listening. Thank you for even, hey Kay, thank you for even the ones that are here in the house helping me. um I appreciate everybody. So never, I'll never forget where I came from, or never forget the ones that helped me along the way to even get started. Because I always feel like you can't do nothing alone. You always need a team. So if anybody always seem to feel like they can grow bigger than what they are by themselves, they're not right. They're not right. They only look out for themselves. So you gotta be able to have a team. You gotta this person, because I know I can't do everything by myself. So I gotta have this person doing this, helping me with this, and then I want to have this person helping me with this, and then this person helping me with this. And it's okay because we come together as one. So that's what my team is about. My glam talk team. I love them. I love them. I love them. My mama all the way in New Jersey. I tell her, I need a paragraph. Write it for me. Send it to me. Guess what? I'm gonna print it out and I'm gonna read it off the paper. She gonna say, "Did you proofread it?" I'm gonna proofread it as I go. Don't worry about it, Pee Wee. I got this. But I appreciate everybody that does lend a helping hand with Glam Talk. Um, if you missed last night, y'all can always go back to my YouTube. Y'all can go back to, hey, beautiful. Y'all can always go back to my YouTube. It's Glam Talk. Please subscribe to my YouTube. Y'all can go to my Facebook. Y'all can go to Instagram. All the videos will be uploaded after each and every podcast. So tonight's topic, we're going to talk about learning to accept life after a loss or losses, because sometimes you can lose something or someone. You can lose something or someone, and then it's hard for you to put yourself back together again. And when I say back together again, it means some things in life can take a toll on you. It can make you feel like just you can't get right, and everything you do is not going to work out for you. I have a few things to say about the top. Okay, I definitely got you, beautiful. Let me get through what I got written down, and I add request me, and when I'm done, I'm gonna add you. And so it's basically sometimes when you're going through things in life, you don't understand how much a toll it have or has on you until you go through it. Make sense? Hey, Aunt Dorothy, I love you too. Um, so learning to accept life after a loss or some losses, because some people can lose more than one thing or people. So I don't want to just put it on my favorite word, one of my favorite words, y'all, bias. I don't want to be biased in this topic because it can be more than one thing or person or anything that goes on in life. It could be a bad relationship. It can be that you lost someone that was so dear to you. It can be that you just going from one situation to another situation. So I did write down a few things. So I'm gonna go over it. Um, and then we just gonna start the conversation. So y'all know me. My mama ain't write this one today. I did it all by myself today. Thank you, Pee Wee. I did it by myself because she called me about 30 minutes ago and said, "What's the topic for today?" I said, "Ma, I told you earlier." But um again, the topic is learning to accept life after a loss. Okay, so first of all, we bounce from relationship to relationship, situation to situation, not realizing why we got in the relationship or the situation anyway, right? So I always include myself because I want to get better too. So I don't know it all. I don't have it all. You always gonna hear me say us or we, cause it's us and we. Glam talk is a we thing and a us thing. Cause I'm not gonna exclude myself because I need to take sometimes certain things that I go through my myself in my with my own advice. So it's nothing personal with me. It's just, hey, include yourself. So we go through things in life that we'll never understand, but we continue to see the same results in relationships or in situations. I'm using relationship and situations. We see the same results in relationships and situations because we have not learned from our losses. And when I use the word losses, it can be a broken heart. I lost a piece of my heart because this man didn't do me as he should have, or the man, he lost a piece of his heart because a woman didn't do him how he was supposed to be treated. So we continue to see the same results and have the same cycle because we haven't learned from the past relationship or the past situation. So that's what I mean when I say we go from relationship to relationship, from situation to situation, because we don't realize why we get into the relationship, or we don't realize and understand why we get into the situation. So, and if we want to win, if we want to win in our next season, so if we want to win in our next season, that means in your next relationship, your next situation. So I'm breaking it down for you. So I need y'all to stay with me and understand what I'm saying. So if we want to win in our next relationship or our next situation, uh, when it counts the most, we need to learn from our losses. So if we want to win in our next season, meaning in our next relationship, our next situation, we have to learn from our losses. Y'all with me? Yeah, tap the hearts or something so I can know that y'all understanding me, or if I need to break it down just a little bit more for y'all. just a little bit more. So if we want to win in our next season, that means your next time you were to get in a relationship or get in a situation, we won't go through the same thing if we learned, but we only gonna go through the same thing if we haven't. Make sense? Um, mm, we need to move in life with a purpose. Otherwise, we will remain in the last season. Even though the date, the month, and the year change, we'll still be in that same season, wondering, well, why this didn't get no better, or why I can't get through this, or why I feel like this, because we haven't learned from our life lessons or our losses because we just ain't get it. So I need you to understand why it's important to learn from the loss that you take in life and understand what you need to do once you lose. So we'll when we move in life, we need to move with a purpose. We need to move. I need to go to my next level because I want to be a better me. I need to go to my next level because I want more for myself. I need to go to my next level because I want to be wealthier than I already am. So that's what I mean when I say we move into our next season. So the date change, the month change, and the year change, and you still there. So that means you didn't learn. So when the date changed, the month changed, and the year changed, and you learned something, now you can move into your next season. That means, come on, we gonna put season in parentheses because I'm just using seasons. But now you can move to your next relationship or your next situation. So that's the only time that you should move to your next relationship or your next situation is because you've learned how to accept the loss that you took, whether it's a broken heart, whether it's abuse, whether it because you can't take baggage from this relationship to this relationship, because what if this relationship is so much better than that relationship and you just brought over that past relationship and now you so toxic, you done made this person toxic when the person wasn't toxic. So you got to learn from your mistakes, you got to learn from the losses of the loss that you took, right? Mm. Oh, I hear you. Mm. Mm. Embrace your losses. You got to be able to accept them. God, I know I went through this I know I went through this domestic violence relationship. I know I went through financial abuse. I know I went through physical abuse, verbal abuse, mental abuse, huh? Spiritual abuse, financial abuse. I know I went through all of this, God, and I know I got a broken heart, right? I just feel like I'm broken pieces. I can't go no further. But did you learn? But did you learn? But did you learn? But did you learn? But did you learn from your loss? Huh? So you got to embrace it. You got to say, okay, it happened to me. This is what I got to do because I can't be at a standstill. I can't feel like I just can't go on. I can't go no further. So I got to be able to say, I accept everything that I'm going through. I accept my losses. I accept my faults and I got to move on because I got to make it right, right? So I got to make it right. So you have to learn to embrace everything that you lost, whether it's good or bad. So you got to embrace it. So you got to be able to embrace that. Be true to yourself. And first of all, the first step in getting over anything, you got to be able to say, this is what it is. You got to be able to say that and understand that life goes on. Life definitely goes on. If you still here and you're still able to get up in the mornings and you're still able to feel like you got to get up, you got to go to work, you got to do this, you got to do that, whatever it is, you're still able to get up and go. So life goes on. It didn't stop because your heart got broken. It didn't stop because you removed yourself from a domestic violence relationship. It didn't stop because you was a teenage mom. It didn't stop because you experienced financial abuse. It didn't stop because you experienced mental abuse, verbal abuse. It don't stop there. It just you have to learn to accept life for what it is when you take loss. So you have to learn to accept life when you take loss. You got to embrace these things. Things learned by taking loss can be death, a relationship didn't work, abuse, pain, suffering, might even be a broken heart. Like I said, it could be a broken heart, but you got to embrace all these things that you endured. You got to be able to accept them. You got to be able to say, okay, I accept it. Now what I got to do? I know it's probably easier said than done. I know it's probably easier said than done, but if you just got to have faith and trust. Proverbs 3, 5, and 6 says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and lean not unto the own understanding. 6, in all the ways acknowledge him and he shall direct your path. Thanks, Aunt Dorothy. I knew you was going to come through with that scripture, girl. I knew you was. Yes, loss can be teach about living life. Realize life is too short. Life goes on. Building your strength. See life in a different aspect. Appreciate what's around you and the people around you that loves you and appreciates you. Right? Seeking solutions on how to deal with life and it's changing. Seeking solutions on how to deal with life and it's changing. Changes. Right. And starting over could be good too. Creating a life you deserve and become a better human being. That I put a star by that one because that was my favorite one. Starting over can be good. Creating a life that you deserve to become a better person, a better human being. Creating a life for yourself, a better life for yourself, becoming a better human being. My Mecca's on Instagram. Creating a better life for yourself. Oh, thank you, Skylar, mommy. Thank you. So learning from learning life lessons from a loss, a loss. See, anything that I'm talking about, right? I can only talk about a lot of the things that I went through or I might be going through, but you'll never know because I don't look like my story. Yes, request me, and I got one person in front of you. I just want to get through my pinpoints, and once I get through that, then my audience can definitely come in. They can definitely come in. But that's my favorite one right there. Learning to accept life after a loss. A loss. Starting over can be a good thing for you, creating a new life that you deserve to become a better human being. A better human being. Listen, I need y'all to talk to me. I need y'all to talk to me because yesterday self love we because this any topic that we talking about right now, the core and the root of my topic stimulates from domestic violence. So anything that I'm talking about, it stimulates from domestic violence. Whether it's a male getting abused by a female getting abused by a woman. But guess what? I'm gonna break it down for you. Domestic violence doesn't mean physical, mental, spiritual, verbal, financial, all of that. All of that. It comes from anything. Thank you, Farrah. I'm in love. I told you that self love. I told you I'm in love with myself a little bit more than y'all think. I told you this self love do something to you when you love yourself first, huh? Self love. Thank you. Self love is a dangerous thing for me because guess what? Baby, I love me. I love me. I had to learn it though. I didn't always have it though. I had to learn it. So now that I got it, it's no turning back. It's definitely no turning back. But that's our topic today. So I'm gonna bring Beautiful in because she was the first one and she has something to say, and then we're gonna just go on and elaborate from there. Give me 1 second. I do apologize. Beautiful. Come on in, Beautiful. Let me see what you're talking about. Hello, Beautiful.
Hey, everyone, all of viewers and everyone. The topic was learning to accept life. My biggest loss that I took when a junior in high school, a senior in high school, I lost my brother first. A couple months after that, I ended up losing my mother. A couple months after that, I ended up losing my cousin. So I fell into a real bad, deep depression. Was though I started to take pills because I couldn't sleep. And then
Not to cut you off. Not to cut you off, Beautiful. What type of pills did you start taking? If you don't want to answer it, I'm fine with it. I'm saying because the only reason I'm asking because our mess becomes a message to somebody else. So that's the only reason that I'm asking you because you overcame it. So somebody else might need to hear exactly what you went through. So if you don't want to answer it, I do apologize. I'm okay with that. So what type of pills was it?
I'm here for it all. I took. I'm honestly, I took all different types of pills. All different types of pills, and one thing that I do regret the most when my mom first did pass away. Pardon me. When my mom first did pass away, I spent too much money. Honestly, I spent way too much money.
Keep going. I'm listening to you, baby.
$12,000.
12.
I can't recall. Yes,
Wow.
$12,000 on. Hello. You recently received a call from one of the correctional facilities we service. That's because I fell into a bad depression, and then I was going with this guy, and in the midst of me going through the grieving, I was also getting abused. Wow. So that made me want to do pills more, and I was trying to. It was like I'm trying to figure out how can I survive. Mind you, my mother was 18 at the time I passed
Kennedy.
away. And my little brother was 16. So how can an 18-year-old take care of a 16-year-old? We both still kids, but I still managed though. I did what I had to do. I sent my little brother off.
Go ahead.
He's doing great right now.
I'm listening.
Yeah, I sent my little brother off. He's doing great right now. He works 2 jobs. He's a senior. Oh man, not senior. He's a junior in college doing engineering.
Go ahead.
But I say that to say, if anyone ever dealt with a loss, the most I can say is don't let it take toll on you.
Absolutely.
Don't lose yourself. Don't let nobody, not even your mother, your sister, your cousin, anyone get in your head and think that life is gonna go on. It's never gonna go on, and it's not gonna never be easy.
Right.
Because when my mom first passed away, I told them that I was gonna need counseling. They all laughed at me. Wallahi to God, all my family laughed at me.
Wow.
So I pushed them away, and then ended up messing with this man, the abusive one I was talking about. I ended up living with him, and you know how you gotta adjust to someone else's environment, while you're still grieving. Yeah. So you can't actually grieve how you want to. So it's like they think you're sneaking around. No, it's not that I'm sneaking around. I just don't want you to see how high I want to be, or I just don't want you to be in my ear, like when I'm trying to gain clearance, or like I'm trying to be at ease, and you're making me uncomfortable.
Okay.
Like, and then it was like times if I come in the house late, like I would come in the house late, and like the first thing I would get when I come through the door, like it was, I swear to God, my mother life right now, like he slammed me by my ear, like that was the first thing he did, like he picked me up by my ear and slammed me, and then like just started violating me. But I lost myself. I lost myself in that relationship. So it sent me to a really bad, deep mental depression. And I'm like, I didn't have a heart, and my heart turned cold for like 4 years. And then once after I had my beautiful young child, my baby boy, then that's when I started growing feelings. It wasn't like an overnight thing, but I'm still going to love my child. It's not easy being a parent. Like some people like, oh, it's easy. No, it's really not being easy when you in a mindset and you're still going through things in life. It's not easy.
Absolutely. And I don't know if you can hear me, I'm sorry, but you need somebody to talk to. You need somebody to give you words of encouragement. Sometimes in life, you at that point when you're going through whatever you're going through, you don't want to hear nobody. You just want to feel like all you whatever you're doing is the right way. But again, I always say it's nothing wrong with therapy, because some people do need it. You understand what I'm saying? So some people need to talk to some people. Some people aren't as strong as others. So it kind of makes them others feel weaker than what they already are. So I mean, uh, listen, listen, and I'm happy that you made it out of your situation with pills, because it could have turned to something deeper. It could have went to you taking the pills, and then your high needed to get a little stronger, so you escalated to the next drug. But God knew He had bigger plans for you, and He said, "No, you can't go there." So I'm going to allow you to take these pills right now, but I'm gonna remove this taste from your mouth, because I need you to do something different. So he blessed you with birth. He blessed you with birth. He gave you somebody that you needed to love on. So he gave you somebody that was going to give you that unconditional love. So he blessed you with birth, so your mind state can change. And that's the part when I say you have to learn from your losses. Hey Takai, you got to learn from your losses. So you learned, but that was your growth process right there.
It was. It definitely was. And
Go ahead, you can keep talking, beautiful.
I forgot what I was just about to say. Um,
Take your time though. Take it's okay though. Take your time though. I tell you, this is a no judge zone. You gotta always remember, Glam Talk is a no judge zone. Look, everybody go through mess. My mess is horrible, girl. When I look back over my life.
I don't want to go off topic, but this is something that needs to be spoken on,
Mm-hmm.
because it plays a lot in everyone's life, and it be going on from generations to generations to generations. Like a lot of people, they play this game called House. I'm sure everybody's familiar with the game called House.
As a kid.
Yeah, the kid game House.
Okay.
And some people don't realize that game, when we was a kid, it was supposed to stay there. And sometimes what we did in the game House was wrong, and we knew that, but it also carried on in
Adult years.
And it's like some females feel as though that they was raped from their innocence, because
By the
why?
by the game house.
Right.
Okay.
From the game House.
Okay.
And I say that to say because they focused on that was their family, and
how could family do that to you?
They were supposed to trust them. They were supposed to protect me. But how can the person that was supposed to be protecting me still touching on me at the same time?
Wow.
Right.
Wow.
So, and a lot of people don't speak on that, and it goes further in life. That's why a lot of people be having child by their cousins and things of that nature. That's because they don't love themselves.
Right.
And they were supposed to stop that. If you you get a sense in your body when you know that you're doing something wrong. And I don't understand how people can just ignore that sign, because that sign is really hard to ignore. But I don't want to go off a topic.
Listen, let me say this, and I'm not cutting you off. You're really not going off the topic, because let me tell you something. Because playing house, when things like that happen, you lose trust. So you lost something. So it's still a part of my topic. So you lost trust for people that you trusted, that had your that supposed to took care of you, or supposed to had you in their care, or you understand. So you ain't go off topic, baby. It's okay. Stay right there if you want to. Finish what you gotta say. We listening.
Okay. So because some people be lying, because I ask a lot of people about the game house, because I know everybody play the game, because it goes on from generations to generations. I actually witnessed someone. I just met this lady from out of nowhere, and she was talking on the phone about the game house, and I said something to her, and I'm like, you don't think you're a little bit too old to be playing that game? And she was like, no, I'm a cougar, and I just those are like, if you still in that type of mindset,
right?
Your kids is going to grow up and be child molesters. They're going to be pedophiles. Why? Because because it starts from home. And some people don't realize that it really starts from home. That's why the game is called house. People, you got to stay woke. Some people not woke enough to realize that. But me, no. It's my God, that's the reason why. Yeah.
And I was just about to read that comment to you, beautiful. I was just about to read Skylar's mommy comment to you. She said it's a reason why she's on here tonight. So that's why I'm telling you, Glam Talk is definitely a no judge zone, because you never know who needs to hear what you gotta say. So look, you touching people already by your message. Your mess becomes a message. Your test becomes a testimony. So just by you saying that and you feeling that you need to be off topic, you're not off topic because you lost trust in somebody.
Right.
I think is CP the goat wants to know if he can I add you? Ask my friend, please. Can Yes, you can add anybody. Yes, that beautiful. I seen you last night. I enjoyed your energy last night. We had an amazing time last night. Listen, listen. It drained me in a good way because I knew I poured into people. Make sense? So I had to rejuvenate myself. But I last night was an amazing topic. I even learned some stuff myself. Even when my sister said, sometimes when you worry, you gotta write your worries down and put them in the put a balloon and let it go. You know what I'm saying? So that was a new exercise that we did learn. So it was amazing, and I do appreciate you for even coming on and taking the time to even tell your story. It could, just like Skylar mommy said, she needed to be here tonight. She needed to be here listening to this conversation because we don't know what part she might have went through. It could have been she lost somebody and she started to do pills or drugs or drinking or whatever the situation is, or even she was touched by a family member, you know what I'm saying, that was supposed to look out for her. Big cousin, big brother, big anybody. You understand? So we still on the same topic because you lost trust. Loss is anything. You can lose a lot of stuff. It don't just mean death. It doesn't mean death. You know what I'm saying? So you lost trust in somebody who you trusted the most. You understand? Listen, and my grandmother, we and this is my mama and them is on this here right now. We couldn't play house. Listen, we couldn't play house in my grandma's house because I guess my grandma knew what it was. But guess what? When we go to Auntie Felicia house and everybody else's house, we did what we wanted to do. So that's why they were kind of selective on who houses we went to because they knew, you understand? So listen. I'm with you, not against you. I'm definitely, but Glam Talk is definitely a no judge zone. Definitely a no.
I love it.
And I love you for being here. That's why I tell everybody subscribe to my YouTube, share, add some friends. Cause guess what? I don't know who needs to hear your story. Somebody else wants to come on, and their story might be a different story that somebody else need to hear. So Glam Talk is really a family for me. I love my viewers and my listeners. I love my Glam Talk family. Yes, yes. Are you here in Atlanta?
No, I'm actually in New Jersey.
You're in New Jersey. I was going to invite you to my birthday party.
I'm coming down there real soon. What part are you in?
I'm in the city. I'm in the city. I'm in the city.
Okay, I got family in the city.
I'm in the city. But I appreciate you for sharing your story. You know, DM me your number so we can continue to talk. DM me you did? Uh-uh. Yeah, I don't be remembering.
Fuck you.
Listen, do it again. Just put a like on one of the pictures. Listen, you know how many DMs I get daily? I get even more now that I'm doing this, and it's okay. I'm not complaining, but now it's just I gotta go through each DM or week. That's fine. Do it. That's fine. You can text me. Text me and be like, this beautiful. This beautiful. But I appreciate you for sharing your story. And again, you don't know who needed to hear it. And thank God that Skylar Mommy is here because she needed to hear her whatever your mess was a message to her.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna talk to you later, okay, beautiful?
And I enjoy you waiting for listening and enjoying my message. And whoever would like to request me, feel free to. I'm willing to talk to whoever, just
So y'all request beautiful. She ain't going nowhere. She gonna raise her hand and she gonna raise her hand in the class in a minute. But we gonna go to the next person.
okay.
CP to go. Where you at, baby? CP, you left me? Oh, you right here. Come on, CP. Let me see what you talk about. Let's see what you talk about. I need y'all to add and share, add and share, add and share. I can't see your face. I gotta be able to see who I'm talking. Hello. How are you? Hello. You got a story. You got a message for somebody? Okay. Yeah, I can hear you a little bit. Okay, and that's cool. I don't know if your phone is down low. I can hear you a little bit, so I don't know. So can you turn it up just a little bit? Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
What you talking about laws is every taking life, right? So by me saying that, the laws got to don't go. Am I correct?
I can't really hear what you're asking me. I just heard you say, am I correct?
Alright, look, I'm gonna end it. So try to call me back again. Let's see if it works. If it don't work, I apologize for interrupting you, but I just wanted to like share my story. But
No, I want you to share your story because somebody might be listening that need to hear you.
alright, so you hear me clear now?
I can hear you a little bit. I just put the mic to the speaker, so try it one more time.
How about now?
Go ahead.
Alright, you know what I'm saying? You should pull a balloon up and try to let things out. Put in a balloon and put it in the air. I tried that. I felt a little better. But like me, I have problems myself. But the problems that I have, like you said, communicating with people that you love, we want to share these stories with. Am I correct?
You are correct a little bit, but I need you to listen to me. This what I'm going to tell you. This is what I need you to do for me, and then I need you to come back and we're gonna have this conversation. Because the majority of my people that are on right now, they was here with me yesterday, and yesterday we spoke about self love. So I need you to get an understanding why self-love is important and the reason for self-love. So I need you to understand that. And once you understand that and get clarity of having self-love for yourself, then you'll be able to move on to the next level. So then you'll be able to accept the loss that you have or whatever's going on in your life. Because you gotta first love yourself before you can love anybody else. Make sense?
I respect everything you're telling me, and I understand. I understood what you mean by that. I do love myself.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me?
I'm listening to you.
But once again, as the last young lady got up there, she said she did some things which is not us parents. We should call ourselves as parents. When you have a child, you don't be there how you're supposed to be there for your child. So prior to me saying all that,
She didn't say that she wasn't there for her child.
I'm not talking about.
Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, CP to go. We need to have a private conversation. DM me your number. Guess what? We gonna do one-on-one therapy. We're gonna do one-on-one therapy. But I thank you for coming on though. But DM me your information. I'm definitely gonna reach out to you. Yes, yes, yes. Hey y'all, hey y'all. Anybody else want have something to say? My topic is yesterday we spoke on self-love. Tonight we speaking on learning how to accept your loss in life. It don't mean a death. Doesn't always mean a death. It can be a broken heart. It can be any type of abuse. It can be anything that you felt the need to that you was close to that you lost. That's what a loss is. You can look a person, you can look a place or a thing, anything. Anything that was so dear to you, that meant a lot to you, that was very sentimental to you. So learning how to accept life after a loss. I told y'all my favorite one was starting over. Being starting over so you can be good to yourself, creating a new life for yourself, and a better becoming a better human being. Always live the always live your life in the present moment because the past doesn't define you, it just builds you. So always live your life in the present moment about what's going on right now or what you got going on right now because it doesn't define you, it just builds your strength and your character. Absolutely. Even losing a friendship that meant so much to you, because what happens is you're not friends with that person. You're still friends with that person, but the friendship isn't the same. The friendship isn't the same. Losing my mom changed me. At times I feel so lost. Listen, I my thing is my mom is still here, so I don't want to say I can relate to losing your mom, but what I can say is I can relate to losing someone that was so dear to me. My grandpa, that was my homeboy. I mean, when I tell you this man taught me everything, he taught me everything. He actually showed me how a man is supposed to treat a woman. My grandfather was my ace. So I don't know what it's like to lose a mom, but I do know what it's like losing someone so dear to you. And at times, actually, I was in New Jersey when my grandfather passed away, and then I came to Atlanta. I I went to I actually washed him up, put his clothes on. I did all that, cut his hair. I did everything. I moved to Atlanta, so sometimes I be feeling like I need to talk to my homeboy because that's what I used to call him. Homeboy, what's up, homeboy? That's what I used to call him. So I talk to him though, cause I walk around. I just gained an angel, so I walk around with his little obituary card in my little purse. So I talk to him like that sometimes, and sometimes I ask myself to ask God like, just show me a sign, like so I can know X, Y, and Z. So sometimes I know it's hard losing someone that you do love, and you can't feel lost without them. You gotta just understand it and try to get the good out of it. I know because everybody has a birth date and a death date. So we have to learn in between that, we have to get some type of understanding and know we're not going to be here forever. But when they or we do go, certain things in life we have to understand. So your mom is still here in spirit, right? She's still here in spirit, so she's with you. So you got to be able to just understand that that is an angel around you. That's the one that's keeping you insane because you feel lost, but Monica, you feel lost, but she's not gonna let you lose your mind. Make sense? You feel lost, but because you gained the angel who is your mom, she's not gonna allow you to lose your mind. That's why you're still here. So you got to understand losing your mom doesn't mean you lost anything. You just gained the angel. We have to love on our people while they're here. Absolutely. While they're alive and here on this earth. Absolutely. That's what I mean when I say you got to cherish the people that's around you that mean good to you, that loves you and appreciate you. Because guess what? When they leave us, then we'll say, well, I wish I could have or I should have. I wish I could have, but I should have. But no, sometimes it be too late, and then we gotta just ask God. God, I need you to forgive me on this one. I know what I should have did while my cousin, brother, sister, mama, uncle, whoever was here. But that's what I mean. Learning to accept life after a loss. You gotta learn to accept it. You gotta learn to put the pieces back together. You gotta learn it. This I know to be true. You got me crying. I needed those words. Monica, I'm always here, baby. This is what Glam Talk is here for. Y'all, look, like I play a little bit, but it's okay because I don't I want tears of joy. I don't want nobody to be crying like, oh, she ain't right or this, that, and that. I want tears of joy. So I want us to be able to cry together. Watch when Glam Talk get bigger than what we doing right now on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram and my podcast. We family, so we gonna do something real big. We gonna do something real big. So I need y'all to keep pushing me. I need y'all to keep praying for me because I'm gonna keep pouring into y'all, and then we gonna figure it all out. Watch it work. Watch how God do it. Huh? Watch how God do it. Watch how he do it. Skylar mommy, you wanna talk to me? Skylar mommy. Hey babes.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
You are good, beautiful.
I am going to be good.
You will be.
Yes. I wanted to comment on what Beautiful was saying. It's oftentimes in a lot of households that house thing is really serious. I dealt with that growing up, and it's like you have certain houses, which is true. Certain houses you can say, okay, well, that's not going to happen here, or they don't let it happen. But then you have other houses where you're supposed to be protected and loved, and you're not.
Absolutely.
And you have no one you could talk to about it besides your abuser. And then you grow up and you block out a lot of things. or you forget it, and then a flashback will come and it's like, that happened? Like, you don't remember it. And you're like, wait, how do I not remember that that happened to me? Or that I was a part of that? Or what went on? Or why, sometimes say, why didn't you tell? Who can you tell? Who's going to believe you? Literally, who's going to believe you? Who's going to sit up there and say, well, you know what? That's right. It happened. Or better yet, growing up, I actually did trying to tell one aunt one time. And she said to me, well, you know, that happened to me too. Not sorry that happened to you, but that happened to me
too.
Wow. Does it
Wow.
make it better? Trust is something that's hard to gain once you lose it. I've lost trust from probably the age of 5, and I've never gained it. And I'm 35 now, and I still have trust issues. Like, whether it's parental, family units, like, even to the point of having my own child and trying to not, I don't let her out my sight. And when she's out of my sight, I'm FaceTiming, I'm location on her phone, iPhone, Apple Watch, everything, making sure I know where she's at all times and who she's around, because I don't trust anybody with her because of what I went through personally. And you can't really heal if you never really talk about it. And I put myself in counseling twice and still never really healed from it at all. So I actually don't know how I actually got on the live tonight, because I didn't catch the other one last night. But I was on Instagram and it's like, well, you know what? Let me just join this live. And I joined it, and I'm thankful that I joined it, because sometimes I already wiped my tears, but at the end of the day, sometimes you need to hear someone else's story so that you know you're not alone in it.
Mm-hmm.
Someone might have the same story you have. It might not be as bad as yours, but you never know what the next person might be going through. And just by listening to someone, it might help you heal, or it might help you get to that point where you can say, you know what, I can at least not think about it or not worry about it, because my story wasn't as bad as that person, but at least I survived and I made it. Some people don't make it from traumas, and I know that firsthand because I had thoughts of hurting myself when I was younger, and I'm thankful that I didn't, because I had loving grandparents that would not have had it any other way. So I appreciate your live tonight.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you for joining in. I'm here at 8:30 every night, Skylar's mom. I'm here at 8.
Jersey as well.
Okay, Jersey in the building. I'm here at 8:30 every night. Every night it might be a different topic. Sometimes I might just elaborate on the night before if I feel the need that. And when I say drain, don't it's not in a bad way. When I say drain, because I mean, like, I had to pour into a lot of people. You understand what I'm saying? So sometimes my aunt called last night when I got off, and then she was like, well, I think that you should pray before you start your life. I do. I do it to myself, because I tell everybody I'm not a licensed therapist. I'm not a pastor. I'm not an evangelist, but I know the word and I know who God is, because I went through a lot of things in my life, so my mess, I want my mess to become a message to other people. So that's why I try to bring other people on, or I try to talk about different topics maybe people can relate to, because somebody needs to hear this story. And like you said, you thank God that you came on my live. You needed to hear it. You might have not even told nobody that. It might have been somebody that's logging on to your live right now that know you, like, darn, Skylar mom, I didn't even know that you was going through something like that. So you never know who needs to hear the message. Because the mess is not always a bad thing. It's not always a bad thing, because again, your past doesn't define you. It just builds your strength and make you understand who you are and your purpose in life. So Yep. So I'm here every night at 8:30. Tell your friends, just share. Just share my flyer, do all that. I appreciate everybody. DM me. You can DM me your number. I'll put it in my car. My number, listen, my number's on you. My number's all over the social media, girl. Everybody calls me. I got a deranged call this morning. I was like, this not for me. I'm blocking you. But it's okay though. But listen, I appreciate everybody. Listen, I have personal people that I met here, not that I really know that I met here. Guess what? I text them every morning, encouraging words. I tell everybody that I come encounter with, you have to speak positivity into your life. Speak positive affirmations into your life. And affirmations always begin with I am. I am stronger than what I know I am. I am a conqueror. So if you just speak positive affirmations. Yesterday, somebody said they put little stickies around their house. So when they get to a certain point in their house, they speak those affirmations. So you know what I'm saying? We gotta build each other up. It's a building thing. It's not about knocking people down. It's not about getting on here or laughing because this person went through this, or this person might have went through a domestic violence situation, or this person. No, Glam Talk is a I want my podcast to be positive only, positive vibes only, no negative. Sometimes we might get negativity, because guess what? When the enemy attack, when God is taking you this way, the enemy tried to attack you. So I'm cool with it. Attack me, because they attacked him. So what makes me exempt? You understand what I'm saying? So I'm okay with it. He built my character and my strength to deal with whatever comes my way. I might go through it. I might say cry. I ain't gonna even cry. I might, because when I get, I'm a Aries, right? So when I get mad, I might shed a little tear, but I'll be like, you mumble. Then I gotta remember. Right, like my mama. But again, I'm trying to make Glam Talk positive as possible. You know what I'm saying? We might get the Lucifer in here every now and then. But we gonna rebuke Lucifer, keep himself where he is, because right now we just want to pour goodness into people, and I want people to pour goodness into me so I can continue to just speak. You know what I'm saying? Look, this not easy. It's really not easy. It really. When I first said I wanted to do a podcast, I said I'm just gonna get on here and I'm just gonna talk shit. That's what I said. That's what I said. I'm being honest. That's exactly what I said. I said people just get on podcasts and they just talk. You know what I'm saying? But then I begin to get on here and I said you can't just do that. You need to tell people your story, because you don't look like your story. People see me like, oh, I don't look like what I've been through, but I've been through a lot. You understand what I'm saying? So my past doesn't define me. It just builds my strength and my character. So I'm okay with my mess becoming a message to somebody. I'm okay with my test becoming a testimony for somebody. And I'm okay with that. So that's what I said. I prayed on it. And I said, you know what, God, that's it right there. That's my subtitle. My mess becomes a message. My test becomes a testimony. That's it. So our story helps somebody else. So that's why I'm here. You can always catch me at 8:30. Some days I do have co-hosts, but I'm just figuring things out right now, and I'm working on God's timing. I'm working on God's timing. I didn't hear you, babe. Say it one more time. And I appreciate you too. So always find me here. You can DM me your number. We can keep in contact. I always like to keep in contact with the people that came on, talked to me. You know what I'm saying? Because they shared a story, and you never know. It can might help somebody else, and then eventually I might do something bigger and better. And I'll be like, what's your name? Instead of me calling you your Instagram name, Skylar's mom. Shantea. Shantea, would you like to come on and be able to talk to the people about what you experienced in your childhood? You know what I'm saying? So DM me your number and we can go from there. And I really do appreciate you. My name's Candace, though. and nice to meet you, and thank you for sharing your story. You too. Yes. Yeah, I need y'all to meet this special little someone in my life right here. Come on, just say hello to the people, please, because this special little someone, y'all see me look to the left all the time. This Kenny Rocker. Hi. Say hello. Hello. Say be blessed. Say be blessed. You know how to say it. Say be blessed. Be blessed. And have an amazing night. That's Kenny Rocker, y'all. That's Gigi Baby right there. Right? So Kennedy's always to the left of me. You know, they said that's your shooter to the left of you. That's my shooter to the left of me. That girl's something different. Yes, but I appreciate everybody. Michelle, you have to face your offender. It's not your fault. No longer keep their secret. By keeping their secret, you allow them to victimize others. I appreciate you. Skylar Mom and Beautiful, they said they appreciate you for sharing your story because if you keep it a secret, you victimize others. So they appreciate you for telling your story. So see, Skylar Mom and Beautiful, listen, listen. Somebody's listening. Somebody is listening. Somebody is definitely listening. Somebody is listening. I do apologize. Listen, a client is texting me, right? So I have to respond because I'm not working tomorrow. But again, a loss can mean so much more than death. A loss can mean a broken heart, anything. I need y'all to talk to me. I need y'all press some hearts, do some hearts on Facebook, do some hearts on Instagram. I need to know y'all here with me. I need to know y'all with me. I need to know y'all still here listening. I need to know y'all still here listening. No, not that one. You can't drink it. No, get the other one. Oh, for water. I'm sorry. My hit is to the left of me. She asking for a Pepsi. I apologize. I apologize. I don't know. Let me. Yeah, I can't get a Pepsi and. Sheesh. But yeah, I need somebody else to log on, y'all. Anybody else got something else to say? Anybody else? I need somebody to talk to me. Yes, Samira. The fact that some family members know and don't say anything is what pisses me off. The worst thing is to enable the abuser. Hey, Samira, absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. That was my boyfriend says to me. He want me to meet the person. Sad thing is that I want my boyfriend to go. Skylar, that what my boyfriend said. Skylar, I need you to DM me because I'm confused with your last text. I need you to break the last one down. Why you want your boyfriend to go to jail? Huh? She needs something to drink. I'm sorry, y'all. My grandbaby asking for something to drink. She's asking for something to drink. Yeah, she needed something to drink, and then my daughter just come and just grabs her. Again, I do apologize. Yeah, I'm a grandma. I'm a grandma. um, I'm not a grandma. I'm a Gigi. Let's get it right. I'm a Gigi. Yes, I sent you a message on my loss and how I accept them, even though my child is gone being with him. Hey, no, hey Farrah, don't send me a message. Come on live and talk to me. Listen, sometimes we have to speak things off our chest so that we can release them. So I need you. I know it might be hard for you right now. You probably looking like, you don't want to do it. But sometimes that's their healing process. That's your healing process. Oh, you don't want him to. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, Samari, thank you. Thank you, Samari, because I kind of read it wrong, you know? Thank you, Samara. I love my sister. Samara be on point when I tell you. Listen. If my phone, that's her, and my mama. They texting me. I'm telling you, they be on point, baby. They definitely be on point. That's why I told you. My team, my sister, my mama, my daughters. I'm telling you, I got a whole team over here. Morgan, you with me too? I got a whole team over here. I appreciate my team for real. Farrah, come on, talk to me, talk to me. Farrah, I need you to talk to me. Talk to me, Farrah. I don't want you to send me a message. I need you to release it off your chest. It's okay if you cry, and it's okay if your voice get a little raspy. It's okay. That's what Glam Talk is here for. We don't judge. We don't pretend to be nobody that we are, because everybody, even myself, have faults. Everybody got faults. Everybody go through something, and everybody needs somebody to listen to them so that they are able to get through what they need to get through. This is my friend Farrah, right? Farrah been my friend for a very long time. We've been friends since we were children. I used to get mad at my mama and my grandma, and I used to run away from home, right? And I used to go up the street to 194 Hansberry, and then guess what? They come there like, tell her to come outside. I used to be like, how they know I'm here? They be like, where else you going? I be like, Farrah, you should have said I wasn't here. And guess what? When she get mad or she going through something, guess what? She coming to my house or my mama house. But yeah, but the way to release things is you got to talk about it. Sometimes I know people be like, no, well, I don't have nobody to talk to. I don't have. Sometimes that's the best. That's the best part. Everybody's strength isn't. Oh yes, Unduthy is definitely a part of my team. Unduthy, you my prayer warrior. Whew, that's the main part. Cause when Unduthy knows when my podcast or my live when I'm drained. Guess what? Soon as I hang up, her and my mama be the first ones to call. I'll be like, do I answer for my mama? Do I answer for Aunt Dorothy? But I answer for both of them. I'll be like, okay, ma. She said you did good. I'll be like, Aunt Dorothy, I'm gonna call you right back. Then I call Aunt Dorothy back. She said, let me pray. I said, okay. Okay, see, so yeah, I'm pouring into y'all, but guess what? Aunt Dorothy keeps pouring into me. My mama keep pouring into me because they praying for me while I'm praying for y'all. So it takes a team to do that because guess what? I can't do it by myself because the Bible said, cast your cares and leave them there. Come to the throne of grace. And y'all don't want me to preach now. So come on, Farrah, talk to me.
I'm a little bit nervous. Um, so I'm in a relationship, and now y'all go on in so I can talk real quick. No, go in there. No, you're not using my card. Now y'all say hi, Kim.
Hey, now, yeah, let your mama talk right now.
Um, and before he got locked up, he was out here for like 4 months. Then he got locked up, and it's been 2 years now. And when the 4 months when he was out here, three of us was pregnant. I didn't know until
Three people?
now. Me and two other girls. So, he was like, I don't know what's going on with me. I think you should get an abortion. So I went, even though I'm Muslim and, that's against my religion. You know what I mean? Like, I just felt like I'm too in to myself to force a baby on somebody. So I was like, I'm going to go ahead and get it. So come to find out, the two babies are here.
And you got rid of yours.
And I don't know. Yeah, so anytime he bring up one of them, it kind of like make me remember that I got an abortion when I really didn't want to. You know what I mean? And he get mad at me because I'm upset because I don't feel comfortable with talking about the kids. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how to move on or even accept them and still be with him.
You asking me?
So I mean, like I'm like at a law. Yes.
Don't ask me because I'm gonna give you that right answer. I'm gonna give you my answer, and I ain't gonna sugarcoat it.
Well, I want you to give me your wholehearted.
I've always did that. I'm not changing now because we on live. I'm gonna give it to you raw and uncut. And this is what I want you to do. I want you to take out whatever the message is for you, and then I want you to just throw the rest of it away. But my thing is for you, God blocked it. That's not where you're supposed to be.
Right.
He blocked it because first of all, I'm gonna break it down to you this way. He don't respect you. One, because when he came home and you said he was home for 4 months and three girls was pregnant, so that means he came home and he's a yeah. Hey ma, I need you to log off on this one because I need to talk dirty to Pharaoh real fast. I need Ma and Dorothy. I need y'all to log off on this one because I need to talk dirty to Pharaoh real fast. Or I just need you to close your ears real quick. Because for 4 months, he was home for 4 months and he got three girls pregnant, and you're one of the three. He's a nasty, dirty dick son of a nasty. Because guess what? STDs and HIV is real. STDs and HIV is real. It's real. It's definitely real. And he don't respect you enough to even if he was getting other punan from somebody else to even wear a condom. Uh-uh. Listen, God blocked it. He said, I can't have you go through this right here with another baby daddy. We gonna say a baby daddy, because it ain't a husband, because he didn't give you husband figure. It ain't a man, because he didn't do manly things. So at the end of the day, see, that's why you were supposed to get this part of the message right here. Starting over. Starting over can be good, creating a better life for you that you deserve. That's the part of the message you were supposed to get. It's no way he was home for 4 months and three people was pregnant, and you was one of the three. So that means he didn't wear a condom with nobody. He didn't understand the importance of STDs and HIV. He could have brought something back to you, and then guess what? Now you got to deal with it. Mm-mm. And let me tell you something. God is so good. God is so good. See, you're not understanding what God is doing right now. I need you to get in the mindset of what God needs you to do. He needs yourself from the situation because my one of my favorite things is process of elimination. So you got to eliminate people, places, and things to elevate. You can't get to the next level doing the same. Hey ma, I need you on that because I need to use some foul language real fast. Not bad foul language, but I just need to say shit and damn a little bit. Make sense? So he needs you to remove, he needs you to he needs to elevate you, but he can't elevate you because you still right here. So he needs you to eliminate right here. He needs you to eliminate right here so he can take you to the that's and then you wonder why you on a standstill when you ask him for certain things that you want. He ain't giving it to you yet because you haven't learned to come on. I need you to move that out the way. I gave you common sense. I need you to move that out the way so I can take you to the next level, but I can't take you there if you still right here. Make sense? Fair, come on. Come on, you smarter than this. You deserve better than this. You deserve much better than this. It's no way. It's no way. Where the old Pharaoh at? Sometimes we gotta come on, we gotta bring out our old ways sometimes just to remind them that this ain't the IT that I'm gonna take. Come on. No, you listen. So okay, I'm gonna rewind because I don't know if am I supposed to say it? Yep, I'm supposed to say it. Farrah, the conversation you and I have about your daughter, right? You listening to me? You can hear me? I can't hear you. The conversation you and I have about your daughter, right? She's not gonna understand how a man's supposed to treat a woman when she's seeing what he doing to you. So for her to understand how he's supposed to treat a woman, or a man is supposed to treat a woman, or have a better understanding on what a relationship is supposed to be like when my mama accept anything. Make sense? You can't accept anything and understand and then want your child to feel like she can't do this with X, Y, and Z. Because in her mind, she's watching you. She sees you. She may not talk about it, but guess what? Our kids watch us. Our kids. So you gotta understand, hey, I gotta be a better role model for. Guess what? Because don't no man come to my house. Y'all want to see me? Y'all better do. Y'all better. Okay, but listen, I understand that, but this is what I'm saying. He, listen, a start over is what's best for you right now. And when you start over, you got to remove some things from your life because he, that man upstairs, ain't gonna bless you because you keep going back. So why am I blessing her when she gonna still do the same thing? Sometimes you gotta shake it. You gotta shake it. You gotta understand this ain't for me because it's toxic. It's toxic. You gotta understand it's not for you. Guess what? Because if it was for you, guess what? You would have had that baby. Because God blocked it. Cause he want more for you. He want more for you. He want more for you. I don't know what happened to my screen over here. Or somebody on Facebook need to hear this. Somebody on Facebook over here need to hear. But guess what? My screen over here on black. But I'ma still talk to y'all on Instagram. Listen, he wants more for you. And he can't give you more because you still at this place right here. So you can't go to the 12th floor when you still at the 7th floor because you're not understanding what he's trying to tell you. So your prayer to him should be, God, I need you to give me clarity on a few things. I need you to open my mind so I'm able to see what's really going on, and I need you to give me clarity on a few things. God, I need clarity because when I make my next move, I need my next move to be my best move so that I can do more and be a better mother for my children. And I can come on, Farrah, you gotta talk to me now. Listen, listen, come on. It's no way. It's no way he been home for 4 months. And three, come on now. You nasty mom. Hey, I need mom. Nasty mom. I'm gonna say it. You nasty, dirty dick bastard. That's what I'm gonna say. Cause you didn't care nothing about me. You didn't care nothing about me. You didn't care nothing about my well-being or nothing. You didn't care if you brought nothing home to me. That's your first thought. That's your first thought. That's your first thought. You got to be able to understand this, and you're not gonna get more if you got to ask God for clarity. God, I need you to open my mind. I need to see this with a 2020 vision. I need a clear eye view. I need a clear eye view. And again, a part of my message that was for you was starting over. Starting over can be good. Creating a better you. I can't hear you. Say it one more time, Farrah. One more time.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you now.
I said that's what I'm doing now. I'm gonna start over.
Yeah.
I just felt like I needed to share that. You know what I mean? Because like you said, to get it out in the open, I know right from wrong. Like my children don't know anything about my relationship. They don't know anything. It's just I felt like, you know, I wanted to share that with you and the viewers because this is a no judge zone and everybody, you know, makes mistakes. This is
Absolutely
one major mistake that I feel like I could talk about now. You know what I mean? Like, not for nothing. I wish I could say that I don't love him. I do. You know, if I could turn it off, if it was that simple, I would. You know what I mean? But I'm willing to put me first. I'm willing to, you know, pick up and leave and start all over and start from the bottom and work my way up to the top just so I can be in a better space and be available for, you know what I mean, what's to come.